look at him. Hello. Hello, I'm back. Carcoon is hungry? God. Oh, Pacific Drive, what a great game. What a great game. Love it. I definitely need to go back and see more of that game, play more of that game. Oh shit, for real? Oh man, apparently Marvel Ultimate Alliance has had its console listing updated. Oh man, if that comes back to Xbox, if you can get that again, I'm gonna be so jazzed. I'm gonna be so jazzed. That's a game that I really enjoyed, that I'm bummed is not available. So if they're going to bring it back, I'm all for it. I'm very excited. Hang on. Typing's fun. Okay. It would be really great to have Marvel Ultimate Alliance and Deadpool game available in such a way like playable, available. Love Brian's little explosion going on in the corner of the screen. You know, he's living his best life. I love that it's a black screen. It's not like transparent. You know what I mean? I love that it's not transparent. I love that it's actively a black background. That makes me laugh. All right. Yeah. All right. Game deal time. Let's hit it. Game deal time. Hang on. All right, classic. One's human. I know that. I know that. Oh yeah, it's gonna be Friday the 13th. Ocarina of Time. That's great art. I haven't seen that before. Did we watch more Birdcage of Horror yesterday? We did not. We're gonna do that for Scaretober. We're gonna do that for Scaretober. I think that'll be a fun thing to add into that. I think we'll have a good time there. Melee, mascot, archery, brawler. So I'm thinking by mascot, they mean like a, oh, Dead Right. Ooh. I like the idea of Dead Rising going off of mascot because like you can, is it 1 or 2 that he can dress up in the mascot outfit? I think it's 2. That's an interesting concept for that. I'm gonna try it. I like the idea. No. Well, all right. Metroid, Pikachu, Pokemon, GameCube. Well. All right. Okay. Listen, I liked where your head was at. Do you know what I mean? I liked where your head was at. You were. Yeah, listen, listen, I think it's silly that the first clue for Super Smash Bros. Melee is the word melee. I think that's silly. Says what it is on the tin. Yeah, it's just so on the nose. All right, shocker, it's none of these things because that's not. On the off chance it's not a Nintendo game. Okay. Okay. So it's a more modern game. First person, third person, it's not single player. Let me move. It is not single player. You are not able to play single player. There's no theme for Smash Brothers. You couldn't come up with any theme. Not even action. All right. Theme punch. Yeah, that's what, like, hey, is it business, comedy, drama, educational, erotic, fantasy, historical? No, I get it, but like, action at least. Action at least. It is at the very least an action game. Oh, that's so funny. All right. So it's something that's not. So is it something like Warzone? No. Oh, well, Warzone's a battle royale. All right, fuck me. It's not a warfare game. It could be a battle royale. It could be a battle royale, but it's not first person. So it's not Fortnite because it's later, and also Fortnite's on mobile. So hang on. It's not the finals. Yeah, it's probably not the finals. I think I would quantify that as warfare. Oh yeah, it's doing better. It's something that I think maybe it's a battle royale. Finals is also PC only. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, those free to play games. Yeah, it can't be something too new because it's on PS4, Xbox One. So it can't be something too new. Nope, I lied. I appreciate how quickly it's just like, no, I'm wrong. But it's not first person. So I think it's some sort of like third person. I want to say it might not be a battle royale because it's not warfare. It's not side view. It's not first person. So it's a third person game. That's not single player. So it's not like Cyberpunk. Excuse me. Well, I already guessed Cyberpunk also, I guess. Does it have Lightfall? I guess I could ask yeah, it does not have the explicit Destiny expansions. It only has Destiny. Which I think is the way to do it. I don't know why it has every flippin' WoW expansion. That's probably to cover artwork. You know? I think it has all those Destiny expansions so that it can have all the artwork for it. So got to be third person in multiplayer modern consoles, right? Third person multiplayer modern consoles, not warfare, maybe a shooter. What's that? It's not Splatoon. What's that? Wouldn't it be funny if it was Splatoon? What's that Square Enix bubble game? Oh, yeah, Foam Stars? No, Dag. I was like, what's a shooter that's not warfare? Foam Stars. Third person battle royales. Let's just... There's too many. No, I hate this already. I was gonna say Fall Guys, that's not a shooter. Well, it's considering like this combo here of like shooter, tactical, but not warfare. I'm guessing it's shooter. It could be open world. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, damn. All right, so it's not open world, so it's sci-fi. No, not Skull and Bones. Newer than 2022, right? So like, I was like, Gotham Knights is a good pull. Helldivers? Helldivers isn't on Xbox. Future Proof, hello. Future Proof, how you doing? How you doing, my friend? Oh, I do want to play the chant. I do want to play the chant. I think that's in the family video. I do want to play the chant. It looks good. What do we know so far for Gamedel? So we know it's newer than 2022. We know it's on modern consoles, right? So Windows, PS4, PS5, Xbox One series. We know it is not, I'm covering it. It is not a single player game. It has no single player mode. And it's a third person game. We also know that it is not an open world game. It likely is sci-fi based on the way that this is here. BG3 definitely has a single player mode. Yeah, BG3 would definitely, I think BG3 is single player co-op. Yeah, and yeah, I think they say that BG3 is isometric. I wish you could look at a game. I wish you could pull up a game and see what it said for various things, because I feel like 9 times out of 10, I guess something and then I go, oh, you've decided that it's qualified this way. So we know it's not Unreal Engine, right? It's not Unreal Engine, which covers a lot of ground. Evil Dead is on Switch. Can't be Elden Ring. Elden Ring was 2022. So it's newer. Trying to throw out some games. Yeah. I get you. Yeah. I think it's good to throw out games that even if you're like, I don't know, you know, because then we think about it, we talk about it, you know, and maybe that sparks someone else. Hyenas? Oh, I think I know what game that is. I just searched hyenas, like that's... I just put the word hyena. Was hyenas third person? No, it's first. Oh no, hyenas never came out. So I don't think Gamedel has canceled games. I don't think I don't think Gamedel has canceled games. But wow, what a pull, honestly. What a pull. Oh, no. Tried to Google something last night about zucchini and wrote Zooks and was mad. Google didn't know what I meant. Concord wasn't on Xbox, right? So it's not Concord. It's not Marvel Rivals. I don't know what platforms that would be on, but I would take a run at it. Huh. Does it have the day before? It does not. I mean, it can't be Once Human again. Sin Duality? I have no idea what that game is. It does not have that. I have no idea what that game is. That's so funny. I was gonna say Payday 3, but that's Unreal. Payday 3 is a good guess because I don't think there's any single player component, right? Ooh, Exoprimal. You know, I feel good enough about the guess that we're gonna go for it. Yo! Nuja! Hell yeah. What a great game that I ultimately just kind of didn't stick to. That's a win-win. That, you know what? That makes up for Melee. That makes up for Melee of Nuja just being like, I don't know, is it this one? That you earned that one. What a good game that I just couldn't. I enjoyed. I had a good time. I just didn't stick with it. Oh God. It was hard to find that one. I looked up 2023 PvP games. Yeah, science fiction, multiplayer co-op. Yeah, because there's no single player. Like, you're playing multiplayer. Like, I think you can play with bots, but I don't think so. I think what bummed me out was Capcom, like, immediately, like, monetizing it really hard. That's only if they can't find you a person. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, if it's always online, then yeah, that makes sense. I don't think you can turn them off. Yeah, if that makes sense. That makes sense if that's how it works. That it's not ever single player. I liked what was going on. The monetization was just a little much for me, and that's even considering I had the game on Game Pass. You know. I liked the idea. I liked the implementation. Look at that AC rogue in the corner. They know. Oh yeah, that's always down there. I kind of wish they had more weird stuff. You know? I also got a little bored. Yeah, they wanted you to do a lot to progress. And I feel like, hi everybody, Matt Calder here. It's 2024. If you're gonna do a games for service game, if you're gonna do a live service game, you need to understand that it is very unlikely that people are going to pick your game to play for 14 hours a day. So maybe make your game just kind of get to what you're doing. Maybe just double every number. XP gains, money gains, that sort of thing. Maybe just make those numbers a little higher. Do you know what I mean? Give me more things. That was my big problem so long with Destiny. I was like, if I got double the amount of drops that I get, it would not affect the game. Do you know what I would not suddenly become an impossible strong. Is this Genji? No, damn. This doesn't look Skull and Bones. AC 80% is too high. I could see Odyssey. I could see Odyssey. How is this so far down? How is this so far down? How is it the bottom? Oh. PS3, 360, PC. It's an Assassin's Creed game. Is this Rogue? What was the weird one? What was the weird... I don't think it's... I recognize that stonework. Yeah, I'm wondering. It's not Black Flag because it's on PS. Right. I'm like, that's an end of generation game. Yeah, that's what I was thinking was Brotherhood. I was like, what was like the last is this Rogue? That was my thought also, Brian. I was like, is this Rogue? I wonder if it's too straight up. Rogue had the boat stuff. I don't remember there being a lot of boat. I'm gonna go with Rogue. I think Brian's right. I think Brian's right. I don't remember boat stuff in 2. No. It's not Rogue. Action adventure style. That doesn't tell us anything we don't already know. I don't know who that guy is. I don't. I have not played a lot of Assassin's Creeds. Let's type Assassin's Creed and see what comes up. More of a Templar's Oath kind of person. They made a game called that. Revelations. I don't remember which one that is the problem. Why is 2 there twice? So they put 2 twice because sometimes you can, if you can type Assassin's Creed 2 numerically or Assassin's Creed 2 written out like that, it's the same answer. Brian thinks it's Revelations. I don't know. I have no idea. Let's go with Revelations. Hey! Assassin's Creed Revelations. 2011, Revelations whips players back, placing them in the role of Ezio Auditore on his pursuit of uncovering Altair's secrets within the labyrinthine catacombs of Masayev Castle. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe one of these days I'll get hot and want to play all the Assassin's Creed games. Is it a tower defense? Wait, is it just a tower defense? Because that rules. Oof, Matt, what? Oof. That's so much game. I know. No, just a tiny part. Oh. Brotherhood, you had homies you could call to fix problems, and in Revelations, you were protecting bases from baddies. Oh, yeah, I remember I remember Brotherhood. God, I love Brotherhood. I might already, hang on, let me check Play Night here. I might already have this on Ubisoft. No, I apparently do not. I have a lot of Assassin's Creed games already in Ubisoft, so I was like, maybe I already got it. That reminds me, I have Origins and Odyssey that I got for Aaron and I to play. That's a Brian win. Actually, who said Revelations? Was it Brian that said Revelations first? Yeah, Brian said Revelations. That's a Brian win. Pow. Good job, buddy. Speaking of Aaron and I playing games, we started Pikmin 2 last night. Let me tell you, Pikmin 2? Pretty good so far. Pretty good so far. I am not. Do you know what's, you know on social media, I thought Nuja said it first. Did they? Nuja did say it first. Nuja did say it first. Brian, I'm sorry. Nuja did say it first. We have evidence. Do you ever have this thing happen on social snatches? I run up on the thing. No. Do you ever have this thing on social media when you where you ask a question, just kind of like a general question of like, oh hey, it's this. I wonder why this is, and people answer not the question that you asked. Because I was someone that I follow on Blue Sky got 2 indie game Switch physical releases, you know how they do, and I was like, I wonder what it is about Switch that all of these things release to Switch. So many of these, we're gonna take an indie game and we're gonna give it a physical release. Basically, all of those come to Switch. And sometimes they come to other things, but I feel like they always come to Switch. And so I'm like, I wonder what it is about Switch that all of these come out for. Is a cartridge cheaper? Is, are you just saying there's so many people that have a Switch, so, we'll do that? And someone didn't read what I wrote and said, gifts for kids. You buy it digitally for yourself. If you want to gift a kid, it's easier to do it physically. That's not what I asked. I don't think people are taking on the huge financial burden of making a physical copy so that you can buy it as a gift for children. It's not easier to get. It's actually very easy to gift a kid. You just buy it. Now, Nintendo eShop, I believe, still doesn't have gifting options, and that's a ridiculous. It's a ridiculous thing in the year of our Lord 2024. But you explain that to a grandma. Listen, I don't think it's bad, but that's not the question that I asked. The question that I asked was not, why do they make these as a general concept? My question was, why do these always seem to come to Switch explicitly? You know what I mean? Tell her to buy a download code or $10 and watch her solely. My parents just give me money to buy it myself. Yeah, like if I was gonna gift a kid a game, I would just be like, here's $25 for the thing, for your thing. You know? If I wanted to gift a game to my friend's child who has a Switch, I would just be like, here's a download, here's an eShop card. I fucking whatever. You want to spend it on Fortnite shit or whatever. I'm not gonna be in charge of that. First game my boyfriend ever bought me was Warhammer Total War Warhammer 2 on Steam. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. But yeah, like it's just interesting to me how it's like we're gonna go through the cost of putting this indie game onto a physical release and print it, ship it, house it, all of this, and it just makes me curious why so many of those, almost all of them, but so many of them go to the Switch. You know? It's just interesting to me. It's just like, huh, like why, you know, I figure it has to be because so many people have a Switch. It's the only thing that seems to make sense to me. I wonder if the tech or licensing is more accessible for devs or anything else. Yeah, is it like, yeah, they don't have to pay like some sort of license fee that we don't know about? Like, I don't know. You know, I feel like there's so many, I feel like there's so much like stuff around game dev in that way, of like the costs of it in that way, that a lot of people don't know about, that I'm just like, huh, I wonder, huh. You know? Why this? I'm seeing a story on Polygon that they're nerfing the final boss of the Erdtree DLC. And what do difficulty weirdos have to say when this happens? You know what I mean? What do difficulty weirdos say when they do balance patches like this? Didn't they already do that? Yeah, they're apparently doing another one. The article mentions that it is another patch. Like what do balance weirdos say when they do that? You know, like, oh, the people that get in my TikTok comments and yell about like the creative vision of the dev and all of this, it's like, well, isn't that ruining the creative vision of the dev? Shouldn't you? Isn't this ruining your shared experience that's oh so important? Is it still that difficult? I know the original was difficult, that the devs couldn't beat it. If the devs can't beat it, y'all, maybe your game is too hard. If the people who made it can't beat it, maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Yesterday was the first day in like 2 weeks that I haven't had somebody giving me a shit comment on that TikTok. So I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy. I got one comment on it, and it was from someone who's like, yeah, I'm a big Souls fan. I would be fine with difficulty settings. I would just play it on normal or hard, like whatever the, you know. He's like, they could just label one intended experience, and that's the one I would play. And I wouldn't be bothered about anything else because people should play games. And I was like, fucking thank you. Thank you for being fucking reasonable. That's like, thank you. It's such a small thing, but thank you for just being reasonable. I would play it on however I felt like my ass getting my ass beat that day. What was funny was I told my friend about this. I was like, I also reposted a TikTok that I did last year about Final Fantasy 16, and one of the big kind of complaints that people had with Final Fantasy 16 was that it was too easy, even on the higher difficulties. And you had to beat the entire game in order to unlock the 2 highest difficulties that were available in the game. And I was like, that's bad. I'm like, if you have a higher difficulty, one, it should just be available. Like, you know, I shouldn't have to beat the whole game for the privilege to play on the difficulty that I want. And I was like, and 2, this is why I say difficulty settings instead of easy mode, because it should go both ways. Both things should be available. If you're going to make it easier, if you're going to make it easier in the ways that I talk about and in the ways that I suggest, then you should also be able to make it harder. And if people want to make it harder, they can make it harder. It goes both ways. Weird how nobody came in and yelled at me in those comments about how I'm ruining the dev's creative vision. Weird how that happened. Do you know what I mean? Weird how nobody came and yelled at me about how how I'm not allowed to decide how other people make their art. It's fun how that happened. It's just interesting. I've never played Souls games mainly due to the fact they're too difficult. Could I beat it? Yes. I don't play games to rage the whole time. Playing Armored Core was really interesting. Playing Armored Core was a really interesting experience. It's because you're moving the goalposts. They can't figure out where you stand, you wishy-washy gamer. They would say that because they don't know what it means, but it thinks they mean they win the argument. All right. We're gonna play Leliana song to unlock that bonus item before we finish this up and start on Awakening.
Do you want to know a secret?
Ooh.
This tale of foolish people long ago, I know what happened and what is true, but I don't know how it should end. Let me tell it one more time, and perhaps
I do think some folks recognize discussions over the head when their favorite argument target is suddenly on their side for something. Yeah, they don't know what to do when this is great. Yo. Okay, they put some time into this one. Yeah, they just don't know what to do when I say, yeah, games should be hard. They're like, what? What do you mean? This is incredible.
Months of planning, favors, everything is waiting for us. We are here to show Ferelden how Orlais commands the game. Several jobs and a personal score of my own, but the rest of the night is yours. Think you're up to it, pretty thing?
Surely it's the content you paid for. If you meant to play on that setting, it should just be there.
Of course you are.
I think it's one of those things where, and it's very funny, especially.
Don't let me down.
with FromSoft games, because like Miyazaki just had an interview not that long ago.
Turns me to the stone.
That was like,
Focus.
This'll be fun.
Fun with the wigs of Ferelden. They weren't expected. Not like in Olay.
Love this. Love voiced stuff.
A few insults. Some good old revenge.
Eyes open. We've got our targets.
Eyes up, Guardian.
Let's find them.
Like
After are stored here.
Miyazaki had an interview where he was like, yeah, if we made the game easier, we would break the game. But then he doesn't explain what that means. You know? He doesn't explain what that means. Which I think is very silly. Didn't the version of the story she told us in camp happen in Orlais? I don't know. I don't remember. If you have difficulty settings, you'll sell more copies of the game. Some people would want the game to be easier and some would want it to be harder. Yeah, I think I legitimately think it goes both ways. That's the big thing for me, is that it can be both things, you know? All right, what do we got to do here? People want to play a movie, get their experience. People want their asses beaten on a Tuesday night after work, get theirs, win. Yeah. All right. Humble Ben Perrin and his guards. Humble him by defeating his elite guard at the very least. Make an example of Josie Maurice. The aristocracy does not tolerate frivolous accusation. The loose-tongued Josie Maurice fled to Orlais after assaulting the reputation of the considerable amount of their... Are we in Ferelden? Denerim. Yeah, okay. I was like, this looks like the Denerim market, but maybe they just reused a thing. Take the fenced items from the merchants. The fence, Bonnie Lem, has made brisk business selling items you and Marjorie liberate. You never guaranteed the buyers would be allowed to keep them. Steal back the 3 fenced collections to have some fun with the Ferelden merchants. After all, what kind of morally bankrupt person buys stolen goods? It's great. Look for the guard captain. Among your contacts is something personal. The guard captain of Denerim apparently wronged Marjorie somehow, and she wants revenge. She's taking care of it herself. It'll be interesting to see what she cooks up. Pity the man, whatever comes.
The guards will be looking for any excuse to bring out the blades.
Well, now I wonder.
Really? From the poor box?
If their maker misses this, the Chantry has bigger problems.
Damn.
It's done. The usual moaning about charity. This board needs something.
Are we gonna fuck up the Chantry board? That'd be...
Quickly now. Well, I see a cache of them.
Note from the collective. Short codex gives directions on how to...
Mage Collective. Sketch, did you know?
It's nothing, usually.
A note from the Mages Collective, it said there were clues around the market that would point to a hidden cache. At the time, I didn't care that someone had earned that money or if someone else had scourged to collect it. Finding the clues would be adventure, distraction. I even looked forward to the inevitable guard. But the signature, Severin, was the poor fellow's
Maybe if we
name.
follow the clues and help ourselves.
Yeah, and Somebody like made a comment that was like that I said something along the lines of like if you're against this, you're a bad person.
Thank you, Collective.
Because this is a question of empathy to me. This is a question of, you know, can you stand for someone to just have a good time in a way that doesn't affect you? And at worst,
Imports of import.
all you have to do is select a menu at the start of the
Ugh,
game.
dead people jewelry.
Whoops. Just fight all the city guards. Don't worry about that.
Well, the guard would be after us now.
Oh, wow.
Bring him on.
You ever get enough?
Oh, well.
Nope.
Finally, this Sir Wally has clearly never been to all.
Sir Wooly.
Let's put these to better use somewhere. You'll have some explaining to do now. It's not as pretty as I remember. Maybe these things have a better use than just selling them again.
Swap the goods around. Sounds like Marjolaine found her mark.
Renwall's relics, as if he found them. There's our northern trinkets. Let him explain why he's got these in store.
Okay, and then put him back.
Another look through the imports of import.
I love how much voice acting there
An
is.
explanation of this. Poor Denerim will be in chaos when the market opens to claims of theft.
Aye. A soft target, this bunch.
How do I... There we go.
Another clue. Thank you, Collective.
I'm escaping to the
Say-
one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. Space!
Space! Saying hello. How are you doing today, my friend? Whoa!
Not for long.
Buddy, can you fight this guy, please? I'm doing fine. It sure is a Wednesday. Sadly, they just keep coming, you know? They just keep making those Wednesdays. How dare time continue to march forward? Honestly. Truly.
That's is it not?
Mage's Collective Signet. +2 magic, +10 spell power.
Maybe
That's
it's a
great,
little more
actually.
than you let on sketch.
It's just a group that I kind of understand.
What if I prevented time solace? Probably. Yeah, I do feel like that's a thing he would be into.
Well, his trinket looks to be worth a nice amount, unless we find another use for it. Oh, Marjolaine looks to the world that he's drunk on duty. A good start. Shame we have nothing to add to that for the moment.
Okay, so we gotta add to this some way. Gotta have the most insufferable dating profile. Oh boy. I have seen some horrific dating profiles, let me tell you.
Come on, damn you lot! Who?
Jovi Maris?
Oh no, I was supposed to be safe.
You should have thought about that before talking out of turn.
I've seen
I ain't going
some
back. I'm not.
Good with me.
just atrocious.
Price paid, but it would
Guess he wouldn't have a fish.
disappeared.
Die.
Right.
Jovi Merrick's corpse. Masterwork leather piece. Right, I gotta find all the leather pieces to unlock
Heavy on such terrible food.
the item.
Nobody boils an innard like a Ferelden. Marjolaine has left the man in a state, no question.
What if I put a corpse on him?
Making there.
What if I put a corpse on him?
Waking with a dead man will not help his situation.
Makes me happy my dude have been together as long as we have. I'd be insufferable as a single person knowing. Oh, I would.
Out on the job, holding suspect materials.
I've talked about this before. I'm bad. I would not. I would just be done. I would just.
Disgraceful.
It's a
I would just be. I would just be by myself. Like I would just be like, all right, video game time. You know, I'd go live with. I would be Brian and Rebecca's Uncle Joey. I would live in their basement. I would crack jokes to their children. That's what I would do.
There's our noble to disgrace. Always something else.
Don't let them near.
I'm like I'm married. Otherwise, I'd just be a hermit. Yeah, I don't think Aaron would do anything. Right? Wouldn't do anything now. I don't know. Maybe she would. I feel like she would just be like, hey, what if I had like 5 cats?
But I bet we could do better if we tried.
Or we could sing.
Suspect under things. This note of commendation thanks him for his ongoing moral integrity and generosity.
We're supposed to strip him of dignity, not his things.
It'll be both if we find an amusing place to leave them.
I want to move into a mansion with all my friends where I'd live in the closed off wing and communicate through notes sent by Butler. Oh, well, there's more guards. That's fine. Let's level up really quick before they come attack us. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's magic, baby. That's magic, baby.
It's done. The usual moaning about charity. This board needs something.
Nail his underthings to the board.
That should do it.
Not the donation the good sisters expect.
Picture it with morning dew.
Okay, so I found part of the battle dress. You've added to the destruction of him. He may be vulnerable to further sabotage if the tools become available.
Majestic.
Magic, I think you mean cheating. Listen, he was born with it. It's not cheating.
In my time.
Haven't we done enough to the man?
Be some YouTube AF pranks so they didn't involve, you know, all the murder. Yeah, I don't think we have anything else.
Marjolaine? Marjolaine! Don't tease me today.
Jesus!
Ooh, pretty thing. Out of breath, hair in a state. You'd be a scandal on the streets of Orlais. And you love it.
Rude.
If I'm not mistaken, you want me this way. You
Damn.
think you know I love. Like how to get back at my poor captain. You'd have done worse if you knew him. We are done with distractions. Now I have something special in mind. Len,
Aye, Marjolaine?
make sure she has everything she needs. There will be no rest for us tonight. Don't keep me
Zane, what have
wrong.
you been up to?
It's a mark of distinction you have in mind.
What's been going on?
Good time. Just know that we will have earned a special rest when all is done.
Special rest sounds
Then
nice.
come back to me. You won't have to wait long.
Restock where? Oh, this guy.
Always where the money is.
And your hand in the chantry box was an accident, I suppose?
Listen, you shush. You keep your mind about that.
You keeping tabs on me, Lem?
That's a word for it. You want something?
Let's see what you found.
Let's trade. Now wait.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
What have I got? I've got 15 gold. I can get armor for Tug. I started playing Helldivers 2 and Crusader Kings again. Ooh. Okay. That sounds fun. Otherwise, just usual things, intermittent TTRPGs, unproductive work days, that sort of thing. I made a bunch of curry yesterday. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. How are you feeling about the curry? Crusader Kings 3 is a very good game to lose all my time in. I've heard. The curry is good. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Poke hello. I've got curry for days. That's the correct amount of curry. That is the correct amount of curry. I love it. I guess I should have gotten him a thing, but oh well.
Uh-huh.
Let's.
All right. Ugh, I can't get him the really good item. Very excited for the new Crusader Kings expansion. They've had a new government form for Byzantium. Landless gameplay, which is wild. What is that? What, landless gameplay? What does that mean? It means you're in space? Oh. Crusader Kings in space. That's interesting. Or I guess also water. Because water is not land. Water is water.
He's formidable. I need only my skill, Marjolaine. I am always ready.
I was born ready.
My pretty thing is what I like to hear.
Sodding stone.
You can't come to Denerim without visiting the Earls.
So the premise of King is you're landed noble. Landless gameplay means you're going around as an adventurer Scott.
Our employer just wants us to plant some embellishing papers under the cover.
I see. Water is water. Follow
Here all along, unless
land is not water. Water is water. That's, you know, it's the sort of incredible hot takes you get here on twitch.tv/mattcaulder.
who hired us? I think that they are payments, suggesting mistresses. And you know as well as I that we do not need to know the players. We let nobles decide who to blame. We are just the enablers.
You know what's been bugging me? Completely unrelated thought. Do you know what's been bugging me? I really want to get back to playing Pokemon Coliseum.
And where they can be found.
And I just don't know how to level, and it's the most frustrating experience to not know how to advance in a game. Do you know? It's the most frustrating experience to be like, I just don't know
Not about shadows.
what to do.
We want some chaos to hide our true purpose.
Could we do that without leaving a trail right to us?
Always want a clear path.
I would love Crusader Kings in Space. Crisis of the Confederation was a banger mod that did that. Mood, I hate that feeling. Yeah, like I just don't know how to level my Pokemon. Do you know what I mean? So I just wanna make my Pokemon higher level. But you only do trainer battles in that game. And I'm like, do I just have to like run these tournaments over and over? You know, that sucks. That's not what I want to do. So I need to restart it anyway because they did put out a soldier's body. I'm sure that's fine.
Uniform, too. Soldiers on loan to the Arl?
More reason to dump them out of sight or something.
They did a retro achievements for it, so I'm gonna restart it anyway. But it's like, you know, I got to the point where I can purify my Pokemon, and you just need to level them and stuff like that. And I'm like, I just don't know what I'm doing. You know? Soldier's body. So yeah.
Good place to stash something, if you like.
It's that, it's I don't know. I'll figure it out. It's just, it's been annoying, you know. It's been on my mind that it's like,
keep them out of sight.
you know, I want to go back and try to get some of those shadow mons. I would love to do ribbon masters, but then it feels so. It's very much that ADHD thing where I'm like, I'm not good at this, and so it is so much more difficult to make the time to do it or get the interest to do it. You know, whereas like, no, it's hard to do this, so I don't want to. It's hard. Just how many bodies are in that well? They put them all in the well. It's fine.
The door is too obvious. It will be barred, even if they expect nothing.
Bet hinges hold better than their guards.
All right, we got an ad, so we'll take a pause here before going in the door.
There's our way in. We can reach the window in that nook.
We'll take a pause here.
Yeah, your mother said as much.
Damn. Got him, Tug. So yeah, I want to get the retro achievements anyway, so I'll just restart. I'm not that far in overall that I don't mind restarting. Oh, you can't catch him with master balls. That's fun. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe let's see. Maybe there's some info in the forum topic. Will there be any e-reader achievements? That'd be so fun. Enough I wouldn't drink out of it. Yeah. Okay. Ad's over.
It's done.
Oh, we leveled. We're so good at climbing, we leveled.
Right. Let's find more soldiers and make a nice mess before we plant the papers.
Love it when you talk like that. You too, Sketch.
All right, calm down. Ugh. I mean, we'll give him survival so he gets nature resistance. Back from brunch? How was brunch, Poke? Two cinnamon muffins? Heck yeah. Love that.
Gentlemen.
Ugh, why would you give them nothing to steal? Losers. Ow, you lit me on fire. Sketch, can you not light me on fire? Hell yeah. Masterwork leather piece and a bunch of money.
It's supposed to be a burglary after all.
That's why I put that skill point.
I heard something outside.
You know the penalty for speaking out of turn.
That boy will grow into something special. Thick doors make every room a surprise.
I think Vaughn pops up somewhere else. Unless I'm mistaken. Do you want to heal him? Do you want to maybe heal your friend? Have you thought about maybe using healing to stop your friend from dying? Like, have you get some keys?
Come, Commander. Let's see your little dragon. What the?
People in Ferelden would absolutely have euphemisms for sex around dogs, right? Like, it would absolutely be
in my time.
in a way that's uncomfortable, you know?
More soldiers!
Elite.
No running, no hiding.
Yup. Ow. Just saw a lady of a video of a lady pranking a guy by telling him she caught a mouse under an overturned trash can. Dude takes it outside to let it go, and it's a computer mouse. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I need to save more. That's a that was a problem. I shouldn't have give him some willpower. That's a good, that's a good prank because, like, nobody got hurt. It wasn't like a, oh no, I've trapped your child in a, you know what I mean? It's just like, yeah.
I'll do it.
Liliana with 20 cigarettes in her mouth. You'll never know what could happen.
Help yourself. It's supposed to be a burglary after all.
Fresh save here.
Master Vaughn, I heard something.
Quite the target.
Every rumour's a lie.
Ryan, how's work going, buddy? All right. Let's take a second for health regen to kick in.
Right.
Saw this.
In my time.
A good sodding morning.
He really does not care about Tug being in the way. He literally just... He really just is like, I'm gonna fill this room with fire.
It's done.
Oh, are you in the way? Too bad. Don't. You know my suggestion for not getting hit
More soldiers.
by
With something else.
my fire spell? Don't. Ow. No, see, you killed me. You just decided not to be affected by shield bash, is what happened?
I'll show you.
Guess I'll just die.
I bargained for that time. I'll do it.
Can you imagine if you were fighting and your buddy, who is a mage, was just like, fire spell, and then you died? I'd be so mad when they brought me back to life. I'd be like, you
A war journal with no war.
son of a bee.
Bitterness still around. This
More like Gary. Rude. All right, what are we looking at here? This is our quest point. Do we want to do this first, or do we want to go this way first?
Marjolaine will find us when she's had her fun. Always does.
All right, well, that answers that question.
The master bedroom. We can plant the papers in the desk. This Commander Raleigh sounds like a beast.
Maybe
I'll do
he's
it.
the target we're embarrassing.
What do you...
In my time.
I can't... Am I gonna have to do this DLC again to level perfectly in order to get that item? Are you for real with this right now?
These are all legion seals. Be quick, pretty thing. We are wearing out our welcome.
What are you doing with that guy?
Marjolaine, where were you? Who was that man? What? Oh, some officer. No matter. I gave him a thrill to avoid a bigger fight. Officer? Who? And what about this? Asian military seals on the papers.
Her.
Time to discuss it, Liliana. I don't like this. Liliana, later. Move.
Okay, so but now I can level. Oh my God, are you okay?
3, 6. Looking a little peaked, Missy.
Just show me what you've scrunched up.
I'm annoyed. You know? So now I have an extra skill point here. I don't have enough. It's not anything important. I don't think you can miss pieces of armor. I hope that's the case. I really hope that is the case. I would be
Always.
I would be so bummed. He has a lot of stuff, which is like interesting.
What's this?
We rob the Arl and he boils the same old gruel.
I'll sink a stone in it. Make you feel at home. Ditch rock.
Well, Marjolaine's full of surprises,
I have to say something to her about the papers. Right?
Seems like you've decided.
We have to do something before it's a problem, Tug. But what?
Well, I'd just take my money and run back to Orlais. I have a girl I'm ruining for her Chevalier husband.
That's hilarious.
Many strings to arrange the market. Someone will know we were here.
Marjolaine has people in her pocket. She can
That's
deal with
absolutely hilarious.
I may be making too much of this.
Those papers were not the job we agreed to. They're a different kind of risk.
Then you should let her know you are concerned too.
Knowing and caring.
She can deal with treason is a powerful line. It might be a piece, but the pieces are the main quest.
I'm sure it's all just a mistake. We can fix it.
She won't like hearing that.
I can't believe the one queer woman we know is manipulating us. Homophobic, really? Yeah, you can't.
Your turn.
If I were Tommy, you can't trust lesbians.
The Arl's estate? Soldiers? Templars should give up mages and hunt whatever Marjolaine is.
I'm worried too, but we can fix it somehow.
We should just disappear. Don't wait around for it to go bad.
Not go back to Orlais.
I don't have much to go back to. Less if they start thinking I'm a threat to the nation.
I have to say something to Marjolaine. Soon.
Better you than me.
Everybody's like, I don't want to talk about it because I'm not here for it.
I was right to be worried. It doesn't matter. You need to remember your place.
You get a second chance to head there. Well, that's good.
Me in front of the others, Liliana. Not in the field, not anywhere.
The game is one thing. We go back and forth between nobles, and the authorities turn a blind eye. It is amusement. But these papers... If the seals were Orlesian military, then bringing them to Ferelden is treason. Marjolaine, there is no blind eye for treason.
I was like, why is she so worried about treason? But that's fair.
My poor pretty thing, lost in a strange place. Ah, this is about seeing me with
I am the Senate! That's great. What a great line pull.
You surprised us with this.
Great line.
If I'd known, I would have talked you out of it.
You were never sorry, love.
How she popped up was so funny. She was gonna stab me. It was...
From those streets too soon?
Marjolaine?
Please, you force my hand.
It's
Just
so
in case someone
so
would find
weird.
out. It will not be simple. Remember that you asked for this.
I need to get another level. I need more points.
Thank you, Marjolaine. Our lives are exciting enough, no?
Can I have more points, please? Game?
Give me a moment.
Anything shiny, Lem?
Always for you.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of money. Yeah, I'll take that for a little extra armor. Wait a minute. Come on, game. You need a lockpick score of 40. I can stealth, right? Do I have? No, I didn't take any stealth. Ugh.
You are ready? Because this will not be easy.
I know.
Go back when it is dark again. They won't expect a second break-in so soon.
We can say we were there to steal the papers in the first place for Orlais.
I don't plan on having to tell anyone.
The Marshall Everywhere system. More games should feature
It will always.
you being harassed by a madman with a knife. You know, like Yakuza, Kiwami,
We're there. Perhaps
Clock Tower.
worth guarding.
I think that's it.
There. Let's get your precious papers and go.
Yeah, Dead by Daylight. Sure, yeah, big focus.
Yeah. Here we go.
A little heavy-footed over the wall, maybe? I'll draw the ones
Yeah, because I had the Nemesis system.
She's gone again.
Guess we're going the other way.
Oh, I can do it this time. Weird. Weird, but whatever. Excuse me, goodness gracious. Sorry. You know, a lot of people in that with their main gimmick being knife. Boy, how did they get mad at you for doing routine generator maintenance? And not a single one says knife to meet you. Yeah. Again, I don't know why the queer community loves that game. Clearly not. Clearly not for us. Clearly not for us. Make a save. I don't know if I did. Am I in frame? I'm good in frame. Good. Why? Hello? You just got rid of my ranged weapon at some point? You just... Okay. Just decided to get rid of my ranged weapon. Fun.
Looting at the moment.
Fun. You know, isn't it just great
Quick.
when games just delete? What was my ranged weapon? I had a bow. I had a bow that I spent money on.
These poor things.
One nug's a big meal for a Mabari.
Don't know what.
Surely goofed it needs to get that evoker perk where you can cast evocation spells, never hit an ally. It's so funny this game does not have an equivalent. It's really funny this game does not have an equivalent of that. Like, just there's no way to just be like, I'm not gonna do... Wow. Mage really just maging. God, can you not also kill the shit out of me? Please. Can you please also not kill the shit out of me? Please, my guy. Stimulating gameplay playing against this mono blue.
Where are they all coming from?
And you live like me, you throw a fireball, send it on your team, you clear every enemy that's around you, hitting you all the times in a big blast, your team just stands there and laugh. It's great. Okay. Oh, fuck. I think it's silly people can't throw a bomb unless they know how to make poisons. I think it's silly that you can't throw a bomb unless you know how to make a poison. That's such a silly...
What now? This ball thing.
What do I do with this? No clue. No clue. Just like you can't throw grenades unless you know how to make painkillers. Right. You have to have 5 points in medicine before you can use a grenade. For some reason, I just remembered this. Did I send you the TikTok I found of a game coming out where it's 4 people having a mech fight? It's turn-based with people picking moves at the same time and they act out and stuff, but at the end of the fight, it replays it in real time. Yes. Yes, I do remember you sending that to me. I do remember you sending that to me because that's cool as shit. Love, hate some bizarre prereqs. Sometimes they can be fun and they can be neat things to build to and they can reward you for being specialized. And then sometimes they're silly and just not fun. Here's what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Okay, I died, but I also killed the shit out of everybody, so I'll take it. That sounds like that mech game that came out last year. Phantom Brigade? It is not Phantom Brigade. I know that it is not Phantom Brigade. Okay, I love how you took forever to do any kind of attack. Absolute loser. Oh my God. This team is so bad. Just did a boss fight last night? Yeah, you did. This is why turn-based systems are ideal. Because what if I could just okay, cool. Now our healer is dead. Fun. Mecha Simul Tactics is a wild title. Everyone in this team sucks so bad. Oh my god. Like, what are your tactics, my dude? You have one You have one job. And he just dies. He just dies immediately. Being an archer without a bow probably doesn't help. I mean, she has some melee skills. It's just that literally they can't manage this. Looks rad. I think I'd stop pretty quickly because multiplayer. Yeah, I'm right. I'm right there with you. And then he just dies. He just dies so quickly because 3 dogs are beating his shit in. Oh my god. It's something I'd want to play exclusively with friends and not online in that way.
Now what do you want?
Rip me with the ad break? Hey, guess what? It's not anything you haven't seen before. How did you, oh my god, how does he just die immediately? I really love that they had like all of that gear available. That was like, oh yeah, what if you bought all this gear? And it's like, what money do I have to buy all this gear? Like,
It's done. How did they know?
and I don't have fucking stealth because for some reason that's like a thing.
We'll make it out yet.
Heal him! Oh my god, what are you doing? Matt, why do you think turn-based is better? Because turn-based is better. Do something. He's literally right in front of you. He's stunned. How about instead of doing anything, you heal him? And you don't set me on fire. Oh my god. Did I not change his tactics again? Okay.
I'll do.
Like, I absolutely want you to cast fire in this situation where they're rushing through the door and you can just get all of them in fire, but also heal. Okay, now we just gotta get the dogs. Wow, they just obliterated him. Why are these... Can you stop missing? Can you stop missing? Can you stop? Ugh. How do you miss a big ass dog directly in front of you? Like, do I have any other healing potions? No. Why did I move to throw that? Just throw it. Why did I move? Why did I move to throw it at my feet? What the? Oh my god. This is like incredible. She just dodged that, I guess. Okay. That's fun. That's fun for everyone. Yeah, deal with it. Sorry, bud. Drink a healing potion. Nope, you did the wrong dog. Cool, thanks. This is the most frustrating. This is the most frustrating thing. Have I tried throwing a trap? I don't think I can do traps. Yeah, nobody can do traps. Nobody can do traps. Nobody can do traps.
It's done.
No, and I don't have any poisons. And I've got some bombs. That's it. That's what I got. Can I come back to this room? I don't know. Oh my God. I'm gonna see if I can come back to this room. I'm so frustrated at the like weird, like, first of all, that the game glitched and got rid of my bow that I spent a bunch of my gold on, which is fun. Because I only have so much gold. And then just the kind of bad AI. Like, is a piece of the battle dress in there? I don't know. You know? There's some concentrated venom. That's fun. Some mage bane poison. That's fun. Can I steal from you? Is this why you're here? What did I steal from you? Chipped lightning crystal. That's hilarious. Like, why is that programmed to be in this? Did we beat the main game, or are we knocking out DLC before doing that? We are knocking out the DLC that is kind of unrelated to the continuance of the story before beating the boss. I saw the most romantic sex scene ever seen on stream, so I know we're close. I cannot get over that fucking... I could stop right there. I could stop my sentence right there. Which one? We got to see the sex scene between Logain and Morgan in a way that I've never wanted anything to happen. Did the captions miss that? No, it did not. Yeah, no, it was, that's what I said. I went, you know, I'm done. All right. Shoutouts to concentrated poison. With a classic line of romance, I'm gonna close my eyes and imagine my dead wife. just what a line. What a thing to say out loud ever. Can you attack? Can you be attacking, please? Hey, listen, you know what you do here? Is you hit 2 and then you just... Oh, you've herbalism. No, you've no fucking points in herbalism. We did it. Holy shit. All it took was avoiding this, or all it took was for some reason, and there was a thing. I'm so glad for that. Worse.
Give me a hell yeah. What?
Everything in here was worse. Everything in here was, except for the battle dress piece, was worse and not worth the time. The guy had a cool fucking thing on him, to his credit. to his credit, the guy had a cool thing. Alistair's gonna have a half brother-in-law. No. No, that's wrong. Wrong family lineage. Logain is not the same bloodline.
Marceline, come on! There! Oh, she made it out! Why is it?
How many of these do I have? 4. I need 6. I hope I didn't miss one.
Marceline, I thought the ones I could, but there must be more. It's all right. We can tell them about the papers. There must be an embassy, or they can petition. Shh, my pretty thing, shh. I'm sorry I brought us back here, Marceline. Don't be. You were perfect.
Stab! What a knife! Holy cow! Hi.
Well, well, well.
Nora's Alistair's wife and Logain's daughter to her oh yeah, I forgot that she's Logain's daughter.
You'll be worth it pretty soon.
I forget that she's Logain's daughter. She stabbed you with a kitchen knife. Yeah, like this is these intros are so good.
Of course.
Yeah, she stabbed me with like a regular knife in the kitchen. Not even like a knife that she uses to fight. Like a knife, like she made a salad with that knife. She cut up kebabs with that knife. That's the real. That's really why I'm upset. What is this Guy Ritchie ass intro?
When the one closest to you is untold.
I don't know. They did this for this DLC for whatever reason. Whatever studio, whatever support studio they had work on this.
But you must find a resolve.
Oh, and this is where we turn to God. This is where we go. Is this God?
This better not be a trick. I can't take another. You're scarred, inside and out. Marjolaine is adept at striking where you are most vulnerable. Believe me, I know. Then I'm not even the first. You have more than enough enemies, girl. Why are you defeating yourself? Others need you, even at your lowest. And that is a source of strength I cannot describe.
God, I've never prayed to you before I pledge myself to your service.
You can do this.
I need you.
How do you know about this?
I need you to help me get the powers to defeat my political enemies.
I don't want to do this. I shouldn't have to do this.
All right, for the sake of argument. Oh man. Yeah, this is really funny. This is really funny. Hey, I have a wolf.
I'll do it.
Hey, I have a wolf. You know, canonically, crank the game. You know how canonically Liliana can summon a knife?
Lillian, watch out.
No, please, for the love of God, I just want to target the guy. Liliana, the real Dreadwolf. That's why they changed the name. Oh, woo!
Right grateful to you, girl.
If ever, look out!
Not more.
Who are you? Sket? Who's this? Silas Corthwaite. Can I give you equipment? Yes. I'd be very excited to help Liliana kill a bunch of gods. Okay, and then this becomes my secondary. I have the spell ward. Let's give him Deep Sawtooth. You get this, because I guess you're also here? Random? So, I don't know who you are, but yeah, that's why they changed the name.
I owe you twice. Especially if you're against Raleigh.
I'm not against anyone. I just want out.
Liliana?
Right.
I'm not against anyone. I'm just here. You know? Yeah, you can be an arcane warrior. You can just be, you'll learn it. You're not gonna do it. You don't know beloved fan favorite Silas Corthwaite. I did that to somebody. I did that to somebody in a Discord I'm in. Someone joined with the handle Luke. And I was like, oh my God, Luke's clone. And they were like, what? And I was like, you don't know beloved Star Wars EU character Luke? And they're like, can't say I do. It was Luke with like 4 U's.
Gates everywhere. Got to be a lever.
I just very much appreciated the opportunity to be silly about Star Wars stuff. Every generation adds a U. Wait, is this a real thing or no? Are you goofing? Because that's hilarious if true. Big if true. Matt's favorite character is Matt Air Dancer. I've never heard of this character, but yes, they're my new favorite character. Absolutely not. I'm making shit up. Okay, that's fine though. Incredibly skilled grade Jedi and top tier Jizz Whaler. Brian, you're just making up a character. You're just making up the character that I'm gonna have to play in KOTOR. Do you know what I mean? You're just making up the character that I'm gonna have to figure out how to play in KOTOR. Tug's body. Oh, Tug. Or a Scum and Villainy game. Or a Scum and Villainy game.
No.
Tug.
She did this with her beast. They would
Oh, just a bunch of.
answer.
Tug's Edge is a really funny name.
Tug's weapon? I can't.
Just keep it safe.
I will.
Another Jizz Whaler would bring you in the Grey Jedi would push you out. That was really the plan. He tugged too hard. Yeah, he would have They still didn't give me a fucking ranged weapon. They still cannot be bothered to give me a ranged weapon. Can you believe this? Gives it to the knight so he can equip it. Rip. Rip. That's bad game design. Just gonna say it. It's bad game design. Should have just given me an item to use. Of course not, ranged weapons are illegal. Yeah. Some 2009 ass game design. It's just like I kind of get what they're going for, but also that's such a weird decision to be like, okay, we're gonna give you a gift. You have to give it to the right person or you don't get to use it. And it's like, what if I just used it? Like, what if I just, what if it was just an item that you get? Like, if your intention is to give me an item, give me an item. They gave me arrows? Yeah! They gave me arrows! Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, I can't believe this. They gave me an arrow. They gave me arrows, but not a bow. When all these dudes have crossbows. You know, I really appreciate that this is an old game. And that they've probably changed the way that they make a lot of games, but you know, it feels silly to criticize some things because of how old this is, you know, like, but also,
Girl, you are wonderful. Thank you.
You want out? Move. There is no one else.
but also retro even? No, don't do this. Don't do this to me. Not gonna lie, I cackle every time Liliana takes her sword to slice an enemy and does so with the slowest ever overhand chop, like she's trying to crush him. And it's like, that's, why would you? Again, just what if everything was better in a game, you know? What if instead of having like a bunch of weird struggles, you just do it? Speaking of games without a bunch of weird struggles, Sage, have you seen Thorn? Is he getting wrecked by a dog? No, he's held. That's worse. I should rewatch the D&D movie. I was fine with watching it once. It was fun. It was as much Michelle Rodriguez as I wanted to take in. It was as much Michelle Rodriguez as my body wanted. But Thorn is a new game from Spencer Campbell. It's a new game from Spencer Campbell. You don't roll dice. You don't roll dice. Stop running. You're just making this take longer.
That good. Keep going. Almost
You're just
there.
gonna die tired.
Do this. I have to.
I enjoy Christopher Pine that much. I dislike Michelle Rodriguez that much. I dislike that I'm gonna have to see Michelle Rodriguez when I watch Resident Evil. Did she pop up in that? Am I misremembering? All right, let's play Lancer. Let's fucking play Lancer. I swear to God. Let's play Lancer. Please.
You're safe now.
God saved me.
Dorothea?
God, I hope I found all the pieces. Please.
Your guest is awake.
So I see. Please, give us a moment.
This is
No doubt you have questions.
so funny. Who are you?
Dorothea, shall I know you? No. If you wish a full introduction, I am formally Revered Mother Dorothea. Your Reverence?
Revered Mother? What?
I came here without sanction, hoping to fix the mistakes I have made. So please, just...
Oh, hey, I'm back. Hey. Sam, welcome back.
You saved me? Gave me a key? You didn't need a key. You could have tricked the guard or bound a splinter into a braid for a lockpick. And you would look good with braids, you know? Anyway.
Stop.
All I did was suggest that you are never powerless when others are in need. But why? Because I needed to hear the same thing when I was in your place.
Did I find the one in the dungeon? I'm pretty sure.
This is all interesting, but I need to be a long way from both Ferelden and Orlais very soon. The papers Marjolaine sold to Commander Raleigh were mine. The papers used against you. You did this? Those were Orlesian military. It is treason.
I'm gonna crunch like a barrel of gravel under a hydraulic press. Yes.
So we can
Listen, I got Foundry now. We
They
can.
were stolen. In a moment of weakness. I
bought a Foundry license. Jalen, let's play Lancer on Foundry.
It felt like...
Very different experience when you have a pro tag that speaks. It's great. I love it. I paid for your mistake.
This is your fault?
I love this.
More appropriate to say, I share responsibility. As do you.
All my family continuously spewing the Haitian eating cats lie. Now my family saying I was rude to them. Tough shit.
To stop the deal. What else can I
You
do?
were rude.
What do you need to do? What do you need from the people who did this to you?
Tough titties.
I'll tell you where Marjolaine is. Where Commander Raleigh is. Help Orlais and yourself.
Called being an adult. Sometimes people are rude.
Decide you are ready.
Sometimes people are rude to you. It's too fucking bad. Deal with your shit. Desk drawer. Grab it. Masterwork leather piece. 6.
Thing. Fit for the Empress herself.
Oh, battle dress of the provocateur. Fuck yeah, fuck them. It's more rude to spread debunked lies about immigrants. Yeah, like, Vance said that, and people immediately went, "Oh, that's a lie," and we can prove it.
So glad to see you. Thanks for getting me out of
Like
that place.
immediately.
No market for a helper.
No market?
That Raleigh wasn't going to keep me long. A spy ringleader like Marjolaine painted you. You were going to the highest bidder. Maybe even the Empress.
I wonder how selling prisoners fits into Ferelden justice.
Does Raleigh care? We weren't arrested. That was his private collection, not a jail. Same story for most of the others in there, I guess.
I just wish I had been there for Tug.
They did him first because he wouldn't shut up. Drove Raleigh's men crazy for days, laughing at them. He was stalling for me. They said they'd take my hands. Only way to trust a mage.
Oh, sketch.
All I see is red. But it doesn't matter. We can't fix this.
We'll make sure everyone pays, I swear.
Then what? Then I'm happy? Odds are slim.
Just be ready.
Yeah, just be ready for when the shit goes down. I know we're over time. Aaron has a meeting, so we have some extra time to finish this up.
Blessed is the prophetess, his daughter, sacrificed.
Look, Sketch, none of us are happy. I gave them 4 different articles in the original source, and they're just calling it fake news. There's no helping. No, I love how just immediately people will just be like, yeah, fake news for this thing that I don't want to believe.
When Marjolaine showed her colours, almost gave you up after the week.
It's the best political move.
Lots of people thanking their Orlesian she-devil.
It's the best political move to first teach them to not trust anything in the media,
Right. Show me what you've got.
so that they can say whatever they want. That's immediately debunked. But fake news. Incredible strategy. Incredible political strategy. Did I kill the dragon? I did not. We have been doing by a bow. Hey, I wish they had a bow. Fuck me. Like, can you believe this? I bought the bow that he had, and then they decided to take it. Just nonsense. Just so frustrating.
Silas, was it?
Yes, I had to follow. I hope to earn the good mother's trust, and yours. I stand ready to go after the commander. And this Marjolaine who put you at his mercy.
That's how you know I'm never ready for these.
Maybe I want nothing to do with this.
I'm never ready for those.
Dungeon, and the loss of your friend.
I have lost 2 friends. I don't even know how to balance that.
I didn't mean to assume. I'm sorry.
So, did I free a criminal?
I poached some game. I'd have taken my lashes, but Raleigh doesn't like inconveniencing the king's law. He had me for months, for no reason beyond his own amusement.
How does a petty criminal get so quick with a blade?
Former soldier. I was probably not too far from Raleigh during the war. Fair to say I'm nothing like him now.
So you'll follow me? Where do you think that will lead?
If I can end this, I hope to serve.
Just put 5 of those arrows attached to each end of Sketch staff. Let him jab people with them. We invented a spear.
Me? Nobody.
We've invented things Ferelden has never seen. A spear.
No doubt Dorothea is waiting for me.
I'll follow you where you lead. I owe you that, and more.
I'm glad we found you a full set of armor. That would have been awkward otherwise.
You work in this temple?
I am giving my life to the Chantry, yes. If you'll excuse me.
I'm sorry about earlier. I wasn't sure where I was.
It's not that, miss.
What then?
I love everyone's plan of once my life of crime is done, I'll find God.
It troubles me.
Just like, oh, you know, what if I turned over a new leaf? Yeah, think you're better than me?
I need your pity.
No, forgive me. It's
You
just...
think you're better than me?
I don't have a mother's training. It's hard to see someone in pain and not know how to help.
I'm not in pain.
That's what I thought before Andraste. I'm sorry. I'm making it worse. If you'll excuse me.
I was in constant pain before I found God. Just screaming back pain. Once I gave my life to the Maker, it went away.
Our Marjolaine has secured Commander Raleigh as an escort to leave Veralden. No doubt she expects a reprisal for her various crimes. It would be a shame to disappoint her.
Let's
Tell
go.
me how to find Marjolaine.
Let's go.
For own reasons, I trust.
Do you want your precious papers or not?
For your own reasons, I try. Listen, do you want to know? Fucking.
Call it a concern of my trade.
Yeah, too bad.
Marjolaine wronged me. I will not let that go unanswered.
I understand. But if your actions are all that pull you forward, then she still controls you. Marjolaine is with Raleigh, seeking passage across the waking sea. I have suggested a path. Be careful.
Oh shit, she saw me because of my glowing purple.
You're in the heart of my Ferelden. What do you hope to gain?
Listen to the commander, pretty one. There is nothing for you here.
They saw my big purple glow. All right, we will we'll finish this and then we will It's cool we get this cool music. Do we just not? Okay, thank you. Again, it feels kind of silly to criticize this game for some of the things. But this is a pretty cool DLC.
Everyone gather round for a hug.
This is a pretty cool DLC. Hello? Why am I fighting dinosaurs? Why is this happening? Hello? Which one is this? This is Liliana's song. Which reminds me, I need to get the download for Tale of Orzammar. I'm kind of annoyed they don't include that with everything. I'm kind of annoyed that that's not included with like the whole thing. I wish game companies cared about games as much as people do. I wish the people that made these fucking things cared as much about the people who play them. That'd be fun. You know, that'd be nice. Oh, I had a bunch of stuff I could have sold. Well, Oh, God. They care when the number goes up, but I mean, they don't care otherwise. Like they don't care for the sake of the appreciation of the thing that they made, you know? And I'm sure there are people at BioWare that care. Do you know what I mean? I'm sure there are individual people who work at BioWare that care and would love to make
lives count on that.
You know, these things available. But the people making the decisions aren't the people that care. You know? And that's frustrating.
Or legion harlots. Wanted more of my men, you could have just asked.
You know, and it's not just EA, it's not just BioWare, it's not just this, you know. Oh, I should have bought more healing. Fuck. Cripes. All right. Let me see if I have a save before I left. Yes. Okay. I didn't realize I had so much stuff I could sell.
I guess we made it.
So glad to see you or anything after.
Oh, this is before shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Such a thing.
I'm annoyed I can't equip them here.
Herself.
That rock, maybe even the Empress. Same story for most of the. All I see is red. But
all right, we'll get through these really quick, and I'll.
Whatever I can do to settle my debt, you should. He had me for months. Glad to say I'm nothing like him.
Still here for you. Missy, need... Oh, so, need anything?
Oh.
Need a present for the old boss?
I didn't realize I still had so much stuff I could sell. Yeah, because like, what am I going to do with this? What am I going to do with this? What am I going to do with this? I'm not using these. I'm not using this. I don't know why it's giving me these items. I don't know what these items are for. Okay. So we can get Sketch a better staff. Yeah, I don't, that's not really better. They don't have a bow. He doesn't have a bow, fucking incredibly. We've gone through that already. Let's buy some of these. Let's buy these. Shock bombs. Matt, can you make shock bombs? Nope. If I earned a talent that could give me
need a present for the old
better lock picking, I could be ready for that. That gives me an attribute point. Can't afford it. All right. That's what we'll do. Okay.
I am giving my life to the Chantry. I was like you.
Okay. And then let's talk to her and let's get back to it.
How Marjolaine has secured it would be as would I. Not if I inflict more harm in...
Don't have sound rocking out with CC. No worries. No worries, Helix. I appreciate you hanging out, buddy. I hope you're having a good day. I need to remember to put the why am I getting stunned? Bobby, an extra time? Yeah, Aaron has a meeting. So You know, I got nothing else to do. I may as well finish this up. May as well finish this up. But I got a shiny yesterday. I gotta put in the Discord. Actually, I think I got 2 shinies. I gotta put in the Discord. Let me tell you, Gen 7. Gotta go to work. Thank you for the stream, Attic. Thank you for hanging out, buddy. Thank you for hanging out. I hope work goes well. I hope work goes well. I'll see you when I'll see you tomorrow. All right, through this area. Yeah, Gen 7 has been kind to me. I've been working on the wormhole hunts because those are very easy to do on the side. Deep Roads Part 2. Yeah, just have a bunch of fights and it's like, well, this isn't fun. I hate not having my dual weapon sweep. I hate not having my dual weapon sweep. That's really fun to just... I'm still working through in shiny hunting news. I'm still working on oh, I forgot about my wolf again. I'm still working on the Hisuian Sliggoo hunt that I was doing. Because I really want to do that hunt before I lose, you know. Because I don't know if that Pokemon is going to spawn again. But I want to try to get the ability to get... I want to try to get a big one of those before it goes away. That would be really fun to have, especially getting it in a Premier Ball.
And the papers. Lives count on that.
Especially being able to get it in a Premier Ball. I mean, I guess I could catch it in a Premier Ball. I guess I could catch a Goodra in a Premier Ball. And just get a big Goodra. Get a big Goodra and a Premier Ball. Shiro, hello. How did you... I fucking hate mages, dog. I think it's fun to have a Hisuian Pokemon from somewhere else. My biggest disappointment with Arceus still, because I've been watching Enna play it and chatting with people about it. I'm really just bummed that they didn't have Premier Balls. You know, I would have hunted that game. I'd still be hunting in that game. You know, I would still be hunting in that game.
games with Commander Raleigh.
So I might go back and do more hunting just to have alphas to have a collection from it, but I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, I don't know if that's worth my time, you know? Should I do, you know, I could be playing Coliseum, working on my Ribbon Masters, or I could be doing any fucking number of other things.
Try and take it from me.
All right, there's a mage there who's probably going to be a huge pain. Oh, let me resummon the wolf. When in doubt, summon wolf. Can I steal from this dragon? Nothing to steal. What an unfun. If there was a dungeon master like this where I was like, I took the talent to be able to steal stuff in combat, and then nothing I fought ever had anything to steal, I'd be screaming at them. Yeah, what's up? I killed a dragon. Now what, idiot? No, no, don't do any of these things. Okay, do you want to do anything about him fighting the, no? Okay. I love that he has a dragon. I love that he's just like, fight my dragon!
You're better than Marshal N said. The bards of Orlais have earned their reputation. But I remember the scared little girl in my cell.
Kick him off the ledge. That was our boy.
I won't kill you. I'm not that selfish.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I was confused by white guys. That's fair. They're very similar.
Thanks for that.
My
hubris.
I'm doing every one of these lives.
Guess we'll just die.
When it's personal.
I just love being able to throw people off cliffs. I feel like that's just
What did the lovely mother
just so great.
papers? Something as entertaining as what I did.
Just great.
Them? The papers don't matter. I take them back for nothing. Then I was right to think you were dangerous. Don't turn this around on me. What you did was inexcusable. Once you started to question, it was only a matter of time before you would betray me. That's what I would have done.
So I did it first. We are the same.
No.
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 So you say. But here you are, weapon in hand.
I came to stop you, not kill you.
If this was reversed, you'd wake every day expecting my blade.
Marjolaine.
You should...
We are the same.
Do you want to know a secret? That moment I keep, because even now, I don't know what ending serves best.
Just standing behind you in the rain, staring at the back of your head.
But being able to choose, that is the truth of this story. The rest, it changes with the audience. All things change when they find purpose.
Cool, there's an ad break. They never gave me the warning to snooze. I don't ever get those warnings. I think I see them once at the beginning of stream. That's like, hey, there's an ad break coming. You can snooze it if you want. And then that's it. And then they never show them to me again. We did it! Game complete. Premium content complete. Add it to the list. God, I was so... I've forgotten so hard that I was like, that I used to take pictures of the credits when we beat a game so I could share it on socials. I saw it on my Insta and I was like, oh yeah, right. I haven't done that basically all year. Basically all year. It's so hard to talk about finishing stuff. I'm gonna take a picture of this because I do want to talk about some of the problems I had with this, but it's... Yeah, that was... I don't know if that was worth it. I don't know. I did not enjoy that as much as the Darkspawn Chronicles overall. I do think it was fun to get... Oh, yeah, that's Mark Meir. Hell yeah. I do think it was fun to get some more backstory. I think that was a fun idea. I definitely enjoyed everybody being voiced. That's fun. It feels like this is a point towards your characters should be set characters instead of everything being created character, but also, I mean, you know, I don't know. Yeah, I enjoyed the like presentation. I enjoyed all this. It's just also just like, I don't know if we needed this. I don't know if this adds anything to the game overall. Whereas like Darkspawn Chronicles was different and was you know a smart reuse of assets, gave you a different thing to explore. The mechanics, you know, the combat was the same, but you got to play as all the Darkspawn, and so like, oh, that's interesting. You know. So that's that. That's that. Let's... It's so funny that there's like their own separate campaign saves now. Let's load our save here. And we should have Battle Dress of the Provocateur. It's worse than what I have. And Zevran doesn't have enough strength to wear it. Great. We did it, whatever. Save. That's it, we did it. We did it. I really think that some of the stuff with this game, some of the stuff that I sort of I have friction with for this game comes down to some of the things that like aren't surprising given the lineage of this game, right? Like the weird thing where like you have strength, like dual hand strength warrior builds that aren't two-handed rogue builds. And so there are items that are designed to be used by warriors with high strength instead of rogues with high dexterity. And that's weird. It's weird that it's weird that they're locked in that way, you know, not one or the other. You know, and so you run into some items like that where it's like, yeah, you need like Blight Blood, where it's like you need a 35 strength. Okay, but it also talks about like crit backstab, and it's like, okay, but you put crit backstab together, so what? I don't know. Again, it feels weird to try to criticize a game this old because they've made newer games. They fixed it to some extent, you know. They you know, and I'm curious, or I guess I'm excited, not curious, to get to these games because we're going to get to these games. So I'm like, yeah, I'm excited to get back to Dragon Age 2 because I don't remember anything about Dragon Age 2. You know, I don't remember anything about Dragon Age 2. But that'll be for a while. We won't get to Dragon Age 2 for a little bit, honestly. For a little bit, honestly. But yeah, all right. That's it for stream today. I hope everybody had a good time. I'm gonna go work on some video stuff. I gotta do YouTube's. Well, I'm gonna go have lunch. But I'm gonna do YouTube stuff today. I gotta get some videos rendered. I did cleaning yesterday mostly, and that was nice. It was nice to do some cleaning. And Aaron and I went out and did some Dynamax battles, like I posted in the Discord. I can come on. I can type submat. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We got there. We are gonna raid Cafe. We haven't raided Cafe for a little bit. But Cafe is doing Fields of Mystria. And everybody knows Cafe. You'll have a good time over there. Fields of Mystria looks neat. I keep seeing it pop up, and I'm kind of interested in it in a way that like Stardew doesn't really hook me in the same way. But yeah, I hope everybody's a good time over with Cafe. I'm gonna go have food and relax and like I said, do some YouTube stuff, do some video stuff, maybe listen to a podcast. But I will see everybody tomorrow for the end of Dragon Age Origins, the beginning of Dragon Age Awakenings, now that we're through that DLC. And we'll get stuck into a whole new story, whole new characters, whole new kettle of fish. But until then, take care of yourself, guys.